Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hello, it's me. I'm back. Hello. I have returned. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's talk about what we're going to do today on our glorious day back. Let's just bring up Nightbot. All right, Nightbot, we're going to keep it short and sweet today. Just doing what we can. We're going to say we're going to play Territorial from 10 to 1. Sounds pretty good today. So, get about 3 hours in on some Territorial. Sounds like a good idea. Hello. Who is this? Yeah. Hello. Why no stream? I'm just going to be honest with you. I got really sick. You can probably still see that I'm a little sick. So that's what happened. It's not like I'm dying or anything. It's not like I went to the hospital. It's just a long illness that I have. It's a chronic illness. It's not something I really want to like be defined as being like that guy who has that thing. So it's not like something I talk about all the time. I think the worst thing you could possibly be, or allow yourself to be, is like let yourself be defined by like the worst part about you. And that's kind of what it is to me. So I just don't really talk about the illness. It got really bad last week and I was mostly bedridden, and it's just like I just don't have I just couldn't do anything. So I don't like pre-record a lot of videos. I know that'd be smart. It's just not who I am. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. So yeah, unfortunately that happened. Zoff member for 10 months, 2 more for 1 year. This is true. You're very close to getting your polar bear, brother. All right, but let's go ahead, play some games together. That's what I've been really looking forward to. I hope you are as well. I think it's gonna be a good time. Can you please play Dummy Nation? Probably not today. I'm going to be straightforward with you. We could try it tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through it today. I don't think there's going to be a member stream today either. I'm just trying to kind of do what I can. But let's go ahead and do some Caucasia. Ugh. I'm trying to think what happened this weekend. Oh, dudes, you know what I did? I cut down a tree. Well, that was 2 weekends ago, but it was like nothing happened. I cut down a tree. That was really exciting. I felt really bad about it. It was just like when I moved into my house, there was this nice little tiny tree growing. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I walked outside one day and I'm just kind of sitting there and be like, why am I letting this tree grow? It's going to literally ruin the fence. Like it's growing like right on top of the fence. It's already starting to push it back a little bit. It's like, and I kind of look over and be like, where did this come from? It's like, well, that looks like the only tree in the area is a giant pine tree that just literally pushes pine needles into my yard every single day. I go, it must be that guy. And it's like, I can't let like a gigantic pine tree just absolutely wreck my fence. That would be so expensive to fix. So I just went out and bought a saw from Home Depot and chopped it up myself. It was big. It was like a 20-foot tree. At this point, I'd let it really grow. It really sprouted on me, but it's been there since I bought the house in like 2020 or so, and it was big then too. Yeah, but it kind of looked. It was a really thin guy when I bought the house, so I didn't think much of it. But yeah, cut down a tree. I'm a real Johnny Appleseed type guy, except for he planted trees. I'm like the reverse of that. All right, how's everyone looking, by the way? We got a good number of people over there. I kind of random spawned, so I'm hanging out with the blue team. I'll take this alliance. don't really have a lot of choices here. So I'm just gonna kind of like hold my ground and see if I can do anything. I think the big target is gonna be the blue team. So if there's anyone that wants to fight them, I think I'll probably join in on them. Yeah, because I don't really feel the Scions are the big threat. It's definitely the blue team that's the big threat. But it looks like we're doing a good job of closing things up over here. Minus this guy. This is going to be a problem. If he had wanted to go down here, I probably would have helped him. Well, maybe this guy will get, like, ambitious somewhere else. I mean, I don't have a ton of blue players that I think are actually going to bother me. So, let's just go ahead and push against this guy. Try and cause a little bit of chaos. Yeah, I imagine that you would immediately attack me, but I'm not going to be deterred by that. Because you are not that strong. And I don't think you're going to join in. Hello, Freeland? This is a bot, though, down here, which is a little bit concerning. Well, I think I could potentially take out this giant guy. Oh, here comes the cavalry. You know what? I should stop attacking. I don't want to block them. I think I've done my duty. But by the time they get over here, I'm probably going to want them to go around. So I don't want to be like that guy who goes north and south, cuts everyone else off, and we have to like spend 30 seconds donating to so that they can continue the fight. No, no, no. I'm just going to keep fighting this guy. Let Psy and Wrecking Girl come over. Now, there's a problem up north, so this fight's not exactly done, I would say. I could potentially help fight backwards. So that's going to be my priority, is knocking the big guy down. Letting Wrecking Girl get around. And just causing chaos over here. Wrecking Girl's pretty far away from their red interest, though. So it is going to be a minute, for sure. I'm very worried about that. Yeah, I'm just getting kind of bullied right now. Oh, hello. How did you full send and then survive? Alright, there we go. Go, Capybara. Or, excuse me, Wrecking Girl. Yeah. They're all focused on me. This is perfect. I can play a little bit of a body shield. Yeah. Keep wasting troops on me. I'm very much the threat. There's no one behind me that's bigger. Why are there two DJs? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just because there's two people named DJ in the world. It's not anything nefarious. I don't think they know each other. In fact, I definitely know they don't know each other. Just two guys named DJ. We're trying to be honest with you. Growing up, I never met a DJ. I met plenty of TJs. But I don't think I've ever met a DJ before. Now that I think about it. Well done. Well done on this first game. Sorry I random spawned in a very unuseful spot. I really didn't do much of anything. But these two over here just kind of blur through everything, which was great. Stoic also helped. Soon there'll be a third. Why are we gathering in them like Horsemen of the Apocalypse? Is that a sign of bad things to come? When the fourth DJ appears, will that be the end of the world? If so, what are you guys doing for the apocalypse? You guys want to have a party? Hey, Inforged, thank you for following. Oh, speaking of which, I accidentally forgot to bring up the Twitch side of things. There we go. What's up, Drifting Hydra? Let me just pop out this chat. There we go. There. No contest? No, we missed it. That was my bad. I was doing technical things. But we'll have plenty of contests today. I mean, we're playing for 3 hours. Corey, what happens if I get executive producer? You get your name at the end of videos. And if you want, you get to schedule a video. If you want, you could schedule a time for me and you to play video games or off stream for about 2 hours or so every month. Once every month. I see. Hey, thanks for becoming a member. Hey, Corey, glad you're doing better. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Here, let's jump into Asia. Yeah, not a ton of people actually take me up on that, which is a little bit surprising. How's it 10:16 in California? Time zones, brother. How do you think it would be? Hey, it came from YouTube. I'm liking the vibe. Well, thank you, brother. I'm glad. Thanks for hanging out. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's get serious. Dude, I don't know what this with the UZB clan. I don't know if anyone saw the video from 2 days ago where my two teammates just blitzed down each other. Like we were in such a winning position. There's 3 of them. And they all full sent immediately. And the only reason, like, our team won, but it was only because of me. They all died. And I was trying to protect them the whole time. And it was just like, please stop full sending. It was just madness. I've never, I was just sitting there absolutely dumbfounded. I wasn't like mad or anything. I was just like so confused. It was like, you're playing a Pokemon battle. They cast confusion. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what are we doing, guys? It was so tough to watch. Yeah. I don't know if that's like a clan statement of theirs to do that, but it was wild. All right, let's get through, see if we can get through to this yellow guy. We do need to work backwards. Just gonna wait for these bots to go down. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. You were in a bit of a pickle, huh? Okay. Let's work on you, I suppose. There's enough people working on that, but here, we'll just kind of... Oh, never mind. That's done. Move our way up. Icy's got that guy. I'm going to join in just for a little bit extra land myself. Finish up this boy. Icy, you got crown. Let's go. Yeah. I'm here. There we go. We got him. Okay, pushing out. Rydeen? This is a new name. I might donate to you. Welcome back, Mr. Corey. Well, thanks, James. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys for a lot for the kind messages. A lot of people sent very nice stuff, even before they knew what was going on. Just know that I read it and I super appreciated it. All right, Murray's actually in an amazing spot right now because these guys are not very strong. I'm gonna start donating to him, even though it's a little bit early. Plus, he can kind of help counter what's going on with this Social Republic guy. World threats dropped, which is unfortunate. Yeah, push it. Keep going, furry. Yeah. Typically, it's not the best to dive, but in this situation where there's so many weak people around you, and it counters a weakness of our own, kind of closes it up. It works out pretty well. Yeah, because the entire blue team was just incredibly weak. Help in Africa? Yeah, it's not super possible. We got to push our advantage, not kind of heal our wounds, if you will. Just think of this like watching an anime, you know, where they just like they take lethal damage every 2 seconds, but they keep fighting for some reason. That's got to be us. Like we just ignore all the slashes. It's like, oh, did your arm pop off? Okay, we'll just use your mouth now, I guess, to hold the sword. I don't know, man. That's got to be our strategy. We're just attack dogs. Tis but a flesh wound. Can I ask you Gen Alphas and Gen Z or something? Do any of you get that reference? Tis but a flesh wound. Do any of you know what that's from? Because that was like an old, I don't know when that came out. I think it was before, I don't know when it came out. Hold on. Yeah, but I'm British. Okay, yeah. Does any non-British people get that reference? Yeah, it came out in 1975. So it was like an old movie when I watched it. Which really lets you know how old it is. As Gen Z, I don't get it. Okay. Most of you do. It was Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I'm going to be honest. If you're a boy or a girl, honestly, just a child between the ages of like 9 and 12, I highly recommend 9 and like 15. No, 9 and like 16. Highly recommend watching it. It's still funny to me as an adult, but it's going to be peak funny to you as a child. It's going to be hilarious to you. You should 100% watch it. Like one of the funniest details about the movie was like, it's a story about like King Arthur, but it's a comedy. One of the funniest things was it was such a low budget movie that they couldn't afford actual horses. So the way they got around with it was just by making a bit of him just like trotting around and having like a guy follow behind him with coconuts to be like mimic the trotting. It's gonna be one of those movies that if you haven't seen it, you're gonna see it and then start to understand a lot of popular references that people make. All right, Furry, somehow get in there, buddy. You got a boat available, right? You can get in there. Yeah. I'll just kind of bump up my OPIC a little bit. Yeah, buddy. Good job. Now, Furry did what like always. Furries did the opposite of one of my biggest pet peeves is when like the game's in a situation like this, people will send a boat at like 10%. Furry sent like half. Knowing the donations are still coming in and he'll just blow through it, but it just saves us a lot of time because he just kind of pushes through, sends a lot of trust the team and sends a big boat in. The bunny was a really funny scene, yeah. The bunny was probably my favorite scene. Tis but a bunny. African or European. Yeah. Another solid reference. Well done, boys. The Nights You Say Knee. Yep, that was a good one. She turned me into what was it? She turned me into a newt. Freaking Furry, dude. Can we vote for peace? Looks like a few of us have dropped. Nope. Okay. Can somebody else vote? Someone else in the top 10 call for peace, and then maybe we could all vote for peace so we can get out of here. There we go. GG. Guess I won't play my phone, instead responding to peace vote. What are you talking about, Fur? You dropped. Boo Furry? I know. It just makes us have to call a second peace vote. He's like the guy who, like, instead of voting for anything in the Senate, just abstains every time. Like, I'm not really into the whole voting thing. I'm here more to, do insider trading and make money. Oh, actually, I hate to do this so early in the stream. I will be right back. Hello, I've returned. Hello. Corgi, you're on the be right back screen, but playing? Ah, it's not me then. Let's go ahead and jump into the Middle East. You won't believe it, but there's nothing stopping anyone from just saying their name is Corgi Circus in this game, so. There used to be a lot of people that impersonated me. It's fortunately died down a significant chunk. What are we talking about? Corgi, we win? I think we'll win. I think we have a good shot at winning. I'm just hoping we get a bunch of good games today. That's my biggest concern. Well, we know how to do 1v1s. It's good practice for if we get a contest in 1v1. We just spread, we go everywhere. The only thing you're worried about is not being too close to other black teammates. So we get good spread and can effectively take as much land away from them as possible. The other team. But we should do pretty well here. I'm looking at the board and I think we have a really good spread. I think I honestly might have gone too close, but I can help knock down one of these guys. Be a good support in the middle. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get a little bit bigger now. I'm a little bit worried about this guy and how many troops he has. As in not enough. Now, if you border me at any point, I will just immediately destroy you. Although I don't think I'm going to get that chance. I think the bots are going to do that for me. There we go. Just completely knock you down out of the fight. Perfect. And if this guy joins in, then I can go up north. Start working him down. Poland, do you want to join me, brother? This is a really good opportunity to knock down a big guy. This should just kind of be instinctual when you see a player this big. It's just to slowly knock him down. You don't, didn't need to fully go that deep. Trust your teammates, take your time, because the one thing we don't wanted to avoid is you becoming a target next. And if I'm any of these blue players, I'm probably going to target you. Now I can probably slow down a lot of them, or at least one of them. I actually need to go down south here. Finish up this guy. Just prevent him from getting too big. Yeah, we've got 70% of the board. We're looking pretty good. This side's a little bit on the weakened side, but looks like we very much cleared out over here, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and start helping fight down this guy. There we go. Should be able to get down here and help too. Yeah, this one's done. Nice. Well done, boys. What's up, Fum Fum? How are you? And Ashu, good to see you as well. David, good to see you. Let's join South America. I became better because of you? Well, thank you. That's always really good to hear. Happy we can finally play some Territorial? Yeah. It's been a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've actually been excited to play Territorial. Yeah, same. Your explanations really helped me change my tactics. Well, good. I'm glad. I try and be as like conscious of trying to explain what I'm doing as much as possible. That way, you know, I'm not just like winging it and getting lucky. But granted, there's always a big... You can do everything right in this game and still fail. That just happens. I always say, like, you know, you can always put yourself in a position to get lucky, but ultimately there is a degree of luck. Like, sometimes you'll lead the charge into finding the crown and you'll get all the land and be like, huzzah, I did the right thing. I took on the dragon and I won. And other times it'll be like, he just full targeted you and you lose. But if you didn't do it in that moment, your team would have lost. Or everyone else would have lost. Yep, I'm there. Let's just get him down. He's dunzos. Old man, good to see you. Alright, is this me? Yes. We should get him small enough that he'll disappear. There we go. And start working over here. All right. Who should we support? Probably Poop Scooper. Ward's also in a really good spot, but let's get this guy a little bit bigger. Yeah. Just because Poop Scooper had some weaker opponents, and if this guy fell, if Ward fell, it wouldn't be that big of an issue because there's people right behind him. Punisher's doing a really good job, though. You'll love to see it. I'm just gonna support you a little bit. You got a lot more capacity for troops. Yeah, you got this, Punisher. Talk about a movie franchise. I don't know if anyone saw the Punisher movie. I don't remember who it starred. Was it Colin Farrell? No, he was a bad guy. Or was he? I don't remember. It was Bullseye and Elektra. I don't think he was in Punisher. No, he wasn't in Punisher. Punisher, I think it had great casting. I just think had like a horrible movie plot. It came out right before the dawn of like good comic book movies. But at the same time, maybe that's a good thing because it literally is such a calling card for like the worst people possible. Like whenever you see a Punisher like badge on or like sticker on someone's like car or something, you just go, "Oh, this guy." The Punisher series is great. Yeah, it really is. It really is a great comic book series. I'll give you that. The movie's good. The people who really love the Punisher though are kind of not it though. They're kind of not it, man. Not to say if you like the Punisher, it's just like there's anything wrong with you, but I think we can all agree that the Punisher audience is a little out there. What's Punisher? It's a comic book series. Your tattoos are the worst. You don't like my tree, man? You don't like my tree, dude? Dude, you don't like my tree? Pretty actually. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I, like everybody else, have some bad tattoos. That one's the best. Not yours, Punisher tattoos? Oh, that's fair, yeah. Whenever you can meet a guy with a Punisher tattoo, that's like a calling card to be like, you're not gonna get along with this guy. Corgi Circus, you're not gonna get like this guy. That man's gonna own at least 5 guns. True. Yeah, 5 guns in a 4x4. Yeah, that man will definitely have something lifted, for sure. That man definitely drives something lifted and has at least 4 guns. He lives a different lifestyle than me. I play video games on the internet. This man's planning for the fall of society to becoming a vigilante. I want a tattoo on my face? No, you don't. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I've talked to a number of people that have had face tattoos. Every single one of them regrets getting a face tattoo. It is always seems like a good thing in the moment, but then you realize that you're not going to be young and rebellious forever, so it's not going to fit with your mantra later in life. It's so interesting, the culture of tattoos, by the way, because when I was entering the workforce, everyone told me it's just like, if you're going to get tattoos, you got to make sure you have them all covered up, because it's very unprofessional to show them. So, like, I got them all strategically so that, like, if I'm wearing a shirt, you can't see how many tattoos I have, but I have 4. But then I get into the workforce, and, like, everyone's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. That's cool. I like your tattoo. Yeah, you can show it. But at the same time, you will at some point get a tattoo that you will regret, and it's going to be awful if you have it in a spot that shows to people. Like, I worked with this one guy who was a big San Diego Chargers fan. And yes, I said San Diego because at the time they were in San Diego. So we had 2 lightning bolts tattooed on his forearms. And I'm going to be honest with you. When he wore short sleeves, he kind of looked dumb. Like, it wasn't like the best tattoo to get. Like, I would definitely, if you're getting tattoos, I would hold off on getting your forearms tattooed until you're a little bit older and, you know, really are ready to get something that defines you, and also have the money to spend to, like, get something really good. Because that'll be, like, the most public facing tattoo you get. So you don't want to get, like, a live, laugh, love or something tattooed on there. I really would like to knock down this guy who's just got so much freaking land, but 0 troops. Supper is the only one that could really help me, but here comes Babylon. Might be a little bit of a risk for me to push into this so aggressively, but at the same time, we get a player out of the game. Anyone have ideas for a tattoo I should get someday? I will definitely say this. Not everyone gets a tattoo that's significant to their life. But at the same time, it seems like a real wasted opportunity to not get, if you're going to get something on your body for your entire life, to not get something that's meaningful to you. Seems like a real wasted opportunity. Because then you're gonna have to explain it to people. And the people who just get a lot of tattoos and be like, it's a rocket, I like rockets. It kind of sounds like a child. And you can always hear like the slight tinge of like regret. Like, I like rockets. Like, so you got a forever tattoo on your body because you like rockets, huh? Okay, okay. There, that guy's done. I can help up here. Oh, that guy full donated. That's huge. Yeah, so if he keeps... Oh, no, 4's not that strong either. So we need donations over here. Donations over here. We need 4 and me. No, this is all going so wrong. Okay, 4's good. Good, 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 good. Didn't mean to cut you off, 4, but at the time, I was trying to cut you off because I didn't want to expose a lot of weakness. Tattoo corgi on your chest? Ugh. No. No. If someone ever got a tattoo of me, that would make me wildly uncomfortable. It just seems like there would be better tattoos to get. Why no contest, Corgi? We just been missing them. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. It's not like it's been a conscious choice. We just missed it. But let's do Africa. We'll definitely make sure we get the next one in. I like the tribal pattern ones, like the geometric ones. Tribal and geometric are a little bit different. I think tribal's very outdated tattoo. That was, I think, really popular tattoo in like the 90s. So you see a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds running around with that. I will also say, as much as I like go, haha, tribal tattoo, everyone has one of those. Every white man has a tree tattoo as well. I will be straightforward with you. I jumped ahead of the meta on that one and got a tree tattoo. I don't know if I'd get one today just because everyone has one. But it does make me feel very samey as everybody else. Although I definitely think mine's better than most I see. But every white man you're ever going to meet that has a tattoo is going to have either a single tree or like a forest wraparound. It's inevitable. There are 3 things inevitable in this life: death, taxes, and a white man with a tree tattoo. Hey, bud, this is my land. Yeah. Ouchies. Ouchies. It's okay, I'm still alive. This is kind of one of those moments where I was like, you know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I pushed everything, I did everything right. I just unfortunately became the target of 2 people. Not a lot I can do about that. But simply wait it out. Try and keep you from donating. Yeah. Imagine a tattoo with 2 lines coming down from both your eyes as if you were crying. I don't think that would be a good tattoo. Mostly because I think people would get confused, as tattoos with like tears are typically representative of people in jail who have killed people. And they have a teardrop for everyone they've killed. So you might get wrapped up in that grouping. which might be negative for your future employment opportunities. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Yeah. That one might come back to bite you in the butt. A buck, what's going on, bud? You've got 1,000,000 troops over here. There you go. Four DJs having to fight the good fight. No, it may seem like there's a lot of people attacking you, but you have the advantage. You just gotta push it. Gotta go to dinner, be back. Adios, brother. Have a good dinner. Yeah. Well done. That was a really quick one. 3 minutes. Well done, boys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just do South America. We got 7 minutes. So I think we'll do this one. And then wait for the contest. Just to make sure we get in. Is it okay to don't full donate when your team's at 80% just to speed things up? Yeah, 80% is kind of the mark where it's like, yeah, feel free to full donate, doesn't matter. But before that, you should never full donate. Whenever we lose a game, it's because people full donate or full send, thinking they're safe, and then it just comes back, it cascades. It's like dominoes falling. It's just like they get so wrapped up in this 1v1, but like, I hate this guy, I'm gonna full send. And then that leads into another problem, which leads into another problem, and leads into another problem, and then we lose. Sorry, Joe-son. We had the same idea. Kind of went right on top of you. I saw it the last second, but there's no time to change. Dang it, if I had attacked with more troops, I could have got that guy down really quickly. But I messed up. Yeah, big game changer over there. That's really nice. This guy full sent. Hi. I'm just mostly trying to keep everyone at bay until Brandon's able to help over here. Because I don't want to get overwhelmed down in the south. Okay, let's start going into this guy. He's really big and doesn't have a lot of troops. I know this is the solo fight, so I maybe shouldn't do it. But honestly, I can't fight anyone in the north. I think it would probably be a waste of time without Brandon. At the same time, I could potentially save somebody down south by doing this. So I feel like I can safely ignore these two.
at least for right now. Yeah. We're definitely in a safe enough spot to be able to just play it as if we can save people and then go back. Pineapple on pizza is a crime. It is so interesting how like we're the same species, but you could be so wrong about something. You know, that we could both experience something and go and just have wildly different experiences with it. We could experience something and have very different takes on it. Like I could say, you could say pineapple on pizza is wrong, and I can say it's right. And like, even though I'm 100% right, you'll never believe me because you were born broken. And it's just, it's a real tragedy, you know? It's like God gave us a delicious pineapple and he paired it really well with the pizza, but he didn't give you the knowledge to know it's good. It's like watching a blind man, you know? He's just like, he'll never know. He'll never know. That poor man, he'll never know how good things are. If it's cooked onto the pizza, then it's actually okay. I'm sorry, are you eating just raw pineapple on a pizza? I mean, don't get it twisted. It's still a pineapple, which is delicious, but it'd just be a little bit cold. So I think that would kind of counterbalance the pizza. It has to be cooked on it. In my opinion, pineapple on pizza is delicious. Yeah. God didn't curse you, you know? It's kind of like, if you don't like it, it's like him giving you all the gold in the world, but you being allergic to touching it. What are you going to do? Or you get all the gold in the world, but the world's economy runs on silver. GG. Okay. We should be in perfect time to join the contest. We got a minute left. Corgi, what should I do if I'm almost dead in the game? The best thing you can do if you're in a losing situation and there's no like light at the end of the tunnel is honestly just to take your hands off the keyboard and become a wedge. You just wedge tactic for as long as you can, which slows, you use your defensive modifier and it slows down the other team. Hey, Diglif has become a producer.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
We got him.
Thank you, brother. All right, this is our time. We've been practicing a lot of 1v1, so we should be very prepared for this. The only thing we spread all across the map. The only thing we're worried about is not being too close to our own teammates. I was watching a little bit of a documentary though about the Ladies and Gentlemen We Got Him guy, how he actually kind of was one of the biggest reasons why we kind of failed as much as we did in Afghanistan and Iraq. And I go, that's cool. But he's got a good soundbite. Like he's probably one of the villains in the story that's going to be told 20 years down the road. Guys, hear me out. Pears on pizza. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. My roommates really love baking. Like, they are big bread people. So they make pizza. They made this amazing pizza. It had nectarines on it, which doesn't sound like it'd be good, but it absolutely was one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my entire life. Oh, don't attack for that much. Gonna need some troops to live. We should really be attacking somebody. It's unfortunate I'm surrounded by non-corgi boys who won't do that with me. Yeah, Poland will charge down here. We could have gotten this guy really quickly if these two would have helped. I don't understand why he didn't, but that guy just didn't. And now we're kind of in a bad spot. But we are winning most of the board, so let's keep up our troops. See if we can close gaps somewhere. Poland, again, once again, you're attacking for way too much, bud. 10% once a cycle. Okay, I will help out over here. How are we looking? This guy's getting built up. Is there anyone over here that we can build up ourselves? Hey boys, let's take a time and build up Atomic over here. Atomic in the southeast. He's in the middle, and he's fighting the crown. Let's build him up. Keep going, bud. Keep going. You're doing great. Keep fighting them. Looks like the Union clan hedged all their bets on this one guy, so if we can take him out, we probably have an amazing shot of winning this game. Yeah, Dutchman's trying to stop him as well. Stoic, can you fight Dutchman? Just to at least keep him occupied? Keep the donations coming in, boys. It's much more valuable to us at this moment to donate to Atomic than it is for anyone else to take land. Big trust, big trust. Donate at red interest. Keep going, Atomic. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let them stop you. Whether you can fight them, fight them. As soon as you touch borders with them, just start attacking them. If you can't, donate to Atomic. We've almost got him. We've almost got him. He's running out of troops. He's running out of steam. Keep going, Atomic. Yes! We turned the tide. That was very big for us. That was very big for us. That's going to be a huge determining factor. And the biggest difference it made was Atomic immediately attacked him. He wasn't scared. Even though Magic, when he started attacking, had more than 3 times the amount of troops he did. That was the huge game changer we needed. If he didn't do that, I don't know who would have stopped him. Now we just kind of need to stop this guy. So if we could donate to Submit. I know Submit won't be scared. We need to stock this guy over here, so if we could donate to Submit. Hey, Gillian, with the 99 euro donation. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Appreciate it. That was very kind of you. Yeah. We got this. We got this. Good job, boys. Ooh, he full donated or full sent. Let's go. Good job, Submit. Good job. Good job. Great team game. Great team game. Way to be brave there, Atomic. You almost lost it, but you kept going and people kept donating. A lot of faith in the team, a lot of faith in the player. Really made that one possible. You're my favorite YouTuber? Well, thank you, brother. That's very kind of you to say. Well done, boys. Well done. That was a great game. Big contest dubs. Nobody helped me. Yeah, unfortunately, the game is not necessarily about helping people as much as it is pushing our advantage. So sometimes people die. I die all the time too. So don't think of it as like a failure of you or the team. If you die, think of it as like you did your part of wherever you could. And sometimes the odds are stacked against you, you know? Let's join this Scandinavia. All right. Good luck, boys. We could have won our area, but most of my teammates around me full sent. Yeah, that's always the sad thing, is people don't have faith in others. So they just kind of look at their situation and go, I'm going to lose, without looking at how many troops or players they have on their team around them. And they just lose faith in full send. You go, hey, bud, we could have won that. No good comeback story ever starts with you giving up, you know? Or I guess better to say you can't have a comeback story if you gave up. Can I get to this spot? Here, I'm just going to give you a little wedge so I can get over there. Actually, I'm just going to... No. This is not how this one's going to go. Yeah, you see it, Punisher. Let's see if I can stay in this fight a little bit. I'll fight you on my own terms. Wow, you sent a lot to fight me, huh? That's okay. I will be over there briefly to fight you. Okay, that guy's gone. How are we doing elsewhere? We're doing okay. Yeah, Punisher, just hold out for a little bit. You'll be fine. Okay, you got a lot of troops. That's good. That should be a fight they could win. So I'm just going to donate a little bit over here to make sure that this gets won. Yeah. Okay, that's one. Where's the big threat? It's probably this guy over here. Yeah, Tom can win this. There's a lot of people over here. My Opic's going to be able to help. DJ Jr. is going to be able to help. It's going to work out nicely on that front. Well done, boys. Nice little win there. Yeah. Oh, let's go. All right. We got 2 minutes for the contest, so we'll wait this one out. Let's just do a global really quickly. We'll start off with our traditional Francais. It's red, but it's not adjacent. So give me Mali. It's cooler, so it's not in Africa. Give me Poland. Poland's warmer. Give me Turkey. Turkey's warmer, but not adjacent to the answer. Okay. Just to rule out a bunch of countries, let's just guess Russia. Russia's cooler. And just to finish out the Balkans. Yeah, there we go. Now we're adjacent to the answer. So it's not Bulgaria. I don't know if Romania and Poland touch. So I'm going to guess Romania. Romania is cooler, so it's not adjacent to the answer. So it could be Croatia. Could be Bosnia. Oh my god, how do I spell it? Just tell me. Croatia is adjacent to the answer, so it's Bosnia and Herzegovina. What? Is it Montenegro? Montenegro is the answer. I don't know how Croatia is adjacent to the answer, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's got that little land border over there. Montenegro borders Croatia a little bit. Yeah, I forgot about that completely. A little tiny land bridge they got. They're not allowed a coastline. Bosnia's got one port. Bosnia and Herzegovina has one port. So they technically do have access to the Mediterranean. But it's obviously very not very good for a country to only have one singular port. Bosnia doesn't have a coastline and domination. I know. They really should give it one. Will you stand on the chair if I donate 99 cents? No. I don't trust myself to maintain balance on a swingy chair. And the potential injury of someone my height falling from that great would be pretty detrimental. Because I wouldn't just be falling straight down. It would swing out from under me and I'd fall. And I'd probably hit my head on that. And I might die. There's a table over there. I might die. Now, let's try and capture this area. Don't let it be a stronghold for blue. I like our chances, though. I like where we're at. We got pretty good spread. They've got better spread over here, so we're definitely... The chances are we're going to lose that area. But it's not the worst area to lose. So we're fine. We just really need to win this area. Like you said, buddy, we're gonna do great together. Me and you. Man, that bot had a 50-50 chance to attack me. Yeah, this should be a target. Trident's over there. He's a smart player. He'll know what to do. You should go up north, bud. You should go up north. Fight that guy. Oh, myopic. You did your best. You did your best. Oh, please, unfrowny face. Fight the gigantic guy who's only got 26,000 troops. You could do so much. I can do it now. It might be too late. If Hungary gets up there, though, that'd be really good. I don't think this guy's gonna let him know. There we go. Now I can get into it. This is the big guy who's just, like, he's used so many troops to get to this point. Yeah, I don't care about you attacking me. Okay. We're doing okay. We didn't win this section that we wanted. We definitely have this section under control. It's okay, Trident. We're going to win this. Yeah, Trident's gonna have to hold off for a little bit. Yeah, don't donate me, donate Trident. My job is to keep this guy occupied while Trident fights down south. Or they're big guys. Oh, okay, this is a huge problem. We need donations over here. He's not going to take that bait, is he? No. Who's this? No. Okay. Yeah. Let's donate to Brob. Let's donate to Brob even though he's not on our team. This is kind of mission critical at this point. Ignore your own safety in this regard. And if you can boat over Joseph, Josine, Yeah, we'll win this. As soon as you get over, we can flip donations to someone on our team. Oh, you donated, you friggin' silly goose. He landed his boat a little bit too early. This is one of those critical moments where this is about the game's about timing. So you gotta get the good timing done. You gotta flip this boat to go up north. Yeah. You gotta get involved. Now we gotta fight over here. This one should be handled. So let's start donating to... I was hoping he was gonna free Twink. Brandon. Donate to Brandon. Down south. And if you can fight the crown, fight the crown. We should have the numbers over here. And unfortunately, it's going to mean my death and more problems over here. But if we can take out the problems as they arise, it's totally going to be worth it. Just remember, 10% or 11% once a cycle. Don't overextend yourselves, boys. All right, I'm full dead, so I'm just going to give my troops before I vanish to Brandon. Keep going. Once we get this guy done, then you look at the next biggest player who's a bot. The game's going to be in our hands. We just got to win this last fight. We have more than enough troops to get this done. You look 2.5, almost a million, 700,000. Liam's about to enter the fight too. He doesn't have anywhere to go without freeing another big guy. Where's Shady? Good job, Shady. Yeah, you're going to have to be on your own for right now because we still got to finish up this guy. Brandon immediately boats in. Smart play. Tomkin, well fought. Unfortunately, you're not going to make it. What's up, Yellow Ranger? Following. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Too many corgis online. Can't win. Sorry, brother. You could always join us if you want. That's an option. Or you could just play one of the games that we're not in. I mean, we only do one once every like 6 minutes. So. Yes. Good job, good job, good job. Way to pull this one back. It was almost a crisis. Partially my fault for being too occupied in the corner to see what was the bigger picture. But we're okay now. We got lots of big players on the board. If we could donate to Hungary over here. He's in a really good spot to strike down their next biggest player. I think that'd be a pretty good move if you're in a position to donate. Never. I'll win a 1v20 one day. I mean, it happens. We definitely do lose. I mean, we kind of almost lost this one, to be quite frank with you. Good job, Hungry. Why is the Corgi team always black? I think it is based off of what the majority of players on one clan have as their default color. Either that or the game just assigns the biggest clan to be the black team. At least gives it a higher roll. Greetings from Spain. Well, greetings from America. Spain is one of the few countries in Europe I would actually really love to visit. Even though I know it'd be guided tours galore, which is kind of the antithesis of my life. If I had an arch nemesis, it would be called a guided tour. Like if I was a superhero, I don't know what my superhero name would be, but my arch nemesis name would be Guided Tour. Spain is anti-tourism, though? I don't think you could say that about the whole country, to be quite frank with you. I've heard a lot of positive stories, so to say that, like, yeah, are there some places that are overrun with tourists and that's really annoying? Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, as someone who lived in Lake Tahoe, which is like tourist nightmare, I can tell you, most tourists aren't a problem. It's the tourists that are doing really dumb things and not respecting the place you live as a place where people live that are the problem. Like, I'll never forget this one time during like the beginning of COVID. This lady wrote that like her husband came down with COVID, so their solution was to go up to Lake Tahoe and go to all these bars and restaurants, and was talking about how people were being so nice to her. And I'm just kind of sitting there and be like, so you don't recognize them as people, and that your husband has a disease that, before we knew what it really was like a 90% like catch rate, high death rate. And it's just, oh wow, that's crazy that you would just go out there and be so, and just spread it willfully. I think that's kind of the mindset that people who live in tourist town don't like, is that you don't view us as people living in a place that you're also in. You view us as like pawns in like your vacation. Hey, Black Circle, member for 7 months. It's a wagwan. All right, let's go ahead and do a Civil War. So let's back out, take out tags. Go to game menu, settings, lobby 2. Make sure to take out your tags so that we get a multi-team game. We don't want to have it boil down to a 1v1. We want to do something a little bit different. Div Buster, member for 13 months. Forgot to use this. What? You're in the Polar Bear Club. Let's go. Corgi Circus, I think the song Cooper Ab would fit into the background music. Yeah, it's probably copywritten though, is the problem. So, you play 10 seconds of a copywritten song and you lose all monetization for the entire stream. It's in the YouTube audio library. We'll take a listen to it after this game. Why polar bears? Because one of our the story of Discord was never really me. It started off with Swiss and then went to Pharaoh, and Pharaoh's thing was polar bears. So when we were designing AI badges one day, someone said polar bear holding a lightsaber, and it was definitely the coolest one that we designed that day or put together that day. So that became that was like the one that was like very clearly needed to be the year bonus badge. Where's my team? Oh, I hate when people go in the middle. It's not a great spot. And I random spawn, so I'm not exactly helping. Yeah. You hate to see when you're on the team that doesn't have like a coordinated spot. Because you can see the blues are going to work really well together. The yellows can't. Some white cohesion here. Some red cohesion here. It's like being tied to the railroad tracks. Like you're not dead yet, but you know the trains are coming. Yeah, it's not looking good for me. That's for sure. Corey, why don't we ever play maps? Battles on maps that aren't real places? Oh, non-geographical maps? We do sometimes, but the vast majority of people want to play geographical maps. And also the non-geographical maps are smaller. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to get a lot of players in them. What if I see what you're doing, and what if I just beat you to it? No, you're not gonna let this happen? That's fair. Protecting your bot, you mongrel. CCP, yeah. It's CCP, we got Tom, we got Hungary, SQA, Poland. I mean, we have a couple of good players for sure. CCP is probably our best bet. I don't think there's going to be a real opportunity for me to link up with him. So what if I just sneak donate? To our best chance of winning the game. And hope CCP knows what to do. I mean, You should. There's a good thing to. There's a good place to go. That's okay, I guess. What's the black team doing? But they got Trident in the back. I was looking at the board percentage. I was like, oh, they're probably in a good spot. But now with Trident having this many troops in the back, that's going to stall them out for a long time. Brother, I don't know why you're fighting someone who's fighting someone else of equal strength. So this is a really good kind of teaching opportunity. Stoic was fighting Atomic, right? They're pretty similar in troops, which means there's no advantage. So you should attack somebody else, like this guy who's on your back borders who only has you to attack. Because what you don't want to do is inspire the entire world to fight against you. And what you've done by attacking Stoic is break up this fight and potentially bring them both in on attacking you. Which then inspired this guy, which then inspired this guy, which then inspired this guy. So it was a cascading effect in a wrong direction. Ah, people have figured me out, huh? That's okay, I'll stall. I'll buy time. Good luck, nerds. I did as much as I could in my position, but it's not looking good, Chief. If CCP had instead taken out this guy and then taken out this guy, he would have been standing in a lot stronger position. But the decision to attack Stoic and break him from his mentality of attacking Atomic was one that is a low % chance of winning the game. I didn't want to tell him necessarily what to do because I was still kind of rooting for my team. But now it's in an interesting spot because the white team has Skep over here. Skep's best move is probably attacking red, getting Submit behind him. The black team is coming over here, but they're not much of a threat right now, and it's kind of a race. Because Skep's move is similar to what CCP was. He doesn't want to fight Atomic. Atomic's not fighting him. He doesn't want to call to arms of people wanting to fight him. Name is in a little bit of a trouble, though. I'll give you that. Now, Skep could donate to this guy and hopefully knock down this kind of fight. I mean, that's potential there. Or he could fight Fum Fum. I don't know how wise it is fighting one of these two guys yet down here. Because they're distracted. They've got their own goals. So it's, again, a little bit of a race against time. I like this kind of pivot from Skep. Stopping fighting this guy and starting knocking down this guy. Because you got to get over here. You want to fight Scorched Earth without having borders on Div Buster, which could have been accomplished by some boating through lakes. And the reason you want to do that is you want to limit how many people can attack you, but also be able to be in a position to help your teammate. It's still really possible for white to win this, but the odds are getting stacked against them. Because CCP, yeah, is going to turn eventually, and he's already done that. To fight down Skep. This is a good move on CCP's part. Of saying, hey, green's distracted over here. I've got the entire black team and red team fighting this one guy down. I could definitely get a lot of land off that. Corgi, is it true you live in Colorado? No, I grew up in Colorado. I currently live in Nevada, though. I think one of the greatest mistakes I ever did in my life was not be, or being in a bad mental spot and thinking the best thing I could do to fix that was changing everything. And I took a job in Texas. And you know the saying, once you can never go home again, is kind of true. Like, there never was an opportunity for me to go back to Colorado. And don't get it wrong, I don't dislike Nevada. But I think I would have been happier overall if I stayed in Colorado, where all my friends were, instead of kind of like trying to leave the situation I was in. Kind of one of those classic running away from your problem scenarios that never works out for anybody. But then again, I probably would have been happy in Texas if I walked into better circumstances, but I just didn't. I live in Colorado, was born in Carson City, Nevada. So we switched spots. Wait, what part of Colorado do you live in, though? Do you live in Denver? Both my brothers actually live in Colorado still. The other one moved back. One was living in Texas. He moved to Colorado. Or back home to Colorado. And ironically, they both live in a suburb of Denver. The same suburb. CCP still has a good shot at winning this. He's just having to deal with Atomic. And honestly, I'd probably just fight Atomic at this point. I don't think there's any point in fighting Skep down. Because the worst thing you want to do is get Skep out of the way. And then have borders with Name, where you could easily just take out the entire southern borders and leave Trident and Name in the background. Meanwhile, you could use these two as buffer states. And the reason you want to attack Atomic in this situation is you're racing against time, against Trident getting borders with you. So you want to be able to get Atomic down, or at least in a really weakened spot. Potentially fighting Skep now. I don't know. It's kind of a tough choice. Commerce City? Where's Commerce City? Wait, is that near Wheatfield? Right? That's like northern suburb of Denver. I think I've heard of that one before. Or can you do a speedrun in Domination where you try conquering all the land in the shortest time possible? I mean, that's kind of the goal every single time, to be quite straight with you. Colorado has very beautiful nature, I saw. Yeah. Growing up in Colorado, I just kind of assumed every place has natural beauty like Colorado. And then I moved to Texas and go, this place sucks. Like, it just didn't have, like, any hiking trails or, like, valleys or anything like that. It's just flat. It's just flat everywhere. Doesn't really have a lot of trees. Granted, I know, like, East Texas does, but that's basically like a swamp. CCP, if CCP keeps getting land, he's going to win. I mean, he's doing a really good job. He's doing a really good job. Despite the early kind of rough start down here, he got really lucky with White taking a lot of the aggro off of him. And I think he's in a great spot to win this. He's got 42% of the land. Name boating over is a problem, though. Yeah, but he immediately knocks it off. CCP's won? I mean, I think so. With that full send from Atomic, I think he's won. Name's full set. Yep, Atomic's won. Or CCP's won. Great job. Great job. Way to keep your cool. That was a really good comeback story. Just quietly persevering the whole time. I live in a flat swamp. I want to live in a place like Colorado. Yeah. I mean, Uray, Colorado is probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to in my entire life. I mean, don't get it twisted. If you want to know the most beautiful place in the entirety of the United States, Zion National Park. Zion National Park. You hike up Angel's Landing. It's such a cool hike. It's not the most strenuous hike. I mean, yeah, it's got an incline, but the first half of it's paved switchbacks, so that gets really easy. The second hike, you rock climb to the top, but not like actual rock climbing. You're just kind of like stepping on boulders and stuff, and there's a metal chain dug into the ground that you hold on to, which sounds super sketch, but honestly, it's fine if you do it in good weather. And the view's just like mind-blowing. All right, let's hop back into lobby 1. Good job, CCP. Yeah. Tags back on. Yeah, we got contests in a couple minutes, so let's just do another game here. Let's do the Wordle. This is South America. Is this Costa Rica? Central America, I meant. But yeah, it was. Can you guess the two neighbors of Costa Rica? Yeah, one is Panama. The other one is Nicaragua. Capital city of Costa Rica? I actually don't know this. Does chat know? San Jose. You are correct, sir. Well done, Fum Fum. Can you guess the flag of Costa Rica? Ooh. Is that one, right? Yeah. The national emblem of Costa Rica? Yeah, let's figure this out. That's Paraguay. That's Mauritania. That's Macau. So we can roll out those ones. There are no zebras, despite common belief. So it's not going to be that one. There is one that says the Republic of Costa Rica, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot for that one. Let's go. We nailed it. It was a long shot, but we got it. What are the two most spoken languages? Spanish, English, Portuguese. Frick. It's got to be some kind of local language, huh? Who's got it? Bibar? Bib? Nope. Berber? No, it's not Berber. French? You think it's French? Nope. Brie. You almost had it. I see you just misspelled Brie. How much time we got? Oh, contest is up. Let's join it. Remember, for this one, we want to go top right. We want to get Scandinavia. We want to draw a tip, or a line from the tip of Finland down to the western tip of the Black Sea. You see this little line I'm drawing right here? You want to go to the east of that. We never listened to my song, and we had to go right into a contest. So here, draw a line here. Here, go to the east of that. Don't go too south. This needs to be our focus, is this corner. Get her early so that we don't inspire other teams to jump in. If you're in this blob, I would abandon it. There's 2 teams in there, so we don't need to contest for it. I got away. Suck it, nerds. Remind me of your song after this contest, though, Zero. Can't let this go uncontested. Yeah, Poland's gonna start fighting me awful spot. Hopefully, Leon's gonna help somewhere. There's a really good full send. That frees up Senior PP over here. Which means the three of... Oh, there we go. Big time, big time, big time, big time. That's huge. Okay, I'm here. Who wants to help me fight this guy? Ran? Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes! You always want to fight the player first, not the bot, because the player has a chance of full sending. Or full donating. The bot does not. Okay, we just gotta close a few more gaps and we're in a really good spot. Make sure if you're in this background, you're saving until your numbers turn red and then donating to the front lines. Target should be Ready Numb is a good one. DJ Alive is probably a good one. Trident is also a good one. I would recommend those three. I'm donating to DJ Alive just because I understand what a big threat a div buster will be, left unintended. Where are you? All the way down south. Not a problem for us right now. Trident's doing really good. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. Liam is also a good target. I trust Trident to do good in a good position. I do as well. He's just kind of getting blocked off. So it'll be about kind of if he's able to get around. Because right now the problem is Red has come up. So we do need to throw some donations into Ready. And Ready, you got to fight this guy. Sparta, you're doing the right thing. Good job. No, that's Atomic. That's Atomic. Atomic's got 1 million troops, and I don't think this guy realizes it. So if Ready Numb helps fight Reed, he's unfortunately targeting the other team. Or the other player. It's fortunate that Atomic was there. Yeah. This one's looking really good. Is this Trident? Yeah, Trident's there too. Okay. I have a lot of faith in us now. Who else has come over here? DJ Alive. Nice little boat down. So, just in case you're new, if you're a big player, if you get a frontline position and you're a big player, your priority number 1 is not grabbing more land, it's protecting the back lines. So if I'm Ready Nub, I'm going to be looking at, is there any threat to the back lines? And you go, yes, this guy could boat over here and then cause a lot of havoc. So that needs to be my target. He chose to attack everybody but this guy, but his first target should have been this guy from the start. It's okay this time because it didn't come to bite us in the butt. But you look at everyone over here is really weak, and it's unfortunate that people are full sending, but look at how much land he could have potentially gotten before he ran into any opposition, just because Name doesn't have any troops, Priden doesn't have any troops. Fortunately, these three are holding on to all their red interest, which would have slowed him down, but I think if he gotten that far, he would have pushed through one and gotten into more backlines because these guys both full donated too. You see how one problem can really be cascade into a lot of problems? Even if you're in the back lines over here, you think you're safe, you shouldn't full send or full donate. It's always a bad mistake. Number 1, it creates a big weakness in the team. Or number 2, you push out a lot more troops if you're donating when the numbers turn red because of your percentage of troops that you're getting. It's much easier to get a higher percentage off, or a lot more troops off a low percentage of a high number than it is to get a high percentage off a low number. But good job, boys. Way to bring that one back. That's how math works. It do be like that. Math do work like that. You know what else? There we go. All right, let's listen to Let's see about Zero Winter Song. All right, it's called Cooper Ave. What do we think of this? What do we think of this song? Yay or nay? Here, let me turn it up for you. Commerce Cities by DIA. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sounds very nice. I'm gonna be honest, I like it. It sounds like a song that would play in a movie. It's one of those songs that kind of it feels like it brings you back to a time that never existed, but it was a joyful time. I'm a big fan of it. We'll definitely add that one. That was a good suggestion. Okay. Oh, back to here. And unfortunately, I have to be right back. To the music. They just started playing something random. My apologies. All right, so it's the world. We focus Asia, Africa. That's our biggest focus. Scratch Docket, it's music day. I prefer to play video games. Gonna be a hard contest to win? Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one to win. So we just gotta really focus. Make sure if we're going Africa, we're focusing on the east side of Africa. Really need to get a good strong push in Asia. Couple players in North America. We don't need players in South America. We don't need players in Antarctica. We really gotta push here. It's gonna be a difficult contest with this many Union players and OG players. So let's try and get it, boys. Please don't go too far into Europe. We really don't need it. I know there's a lot of people who want to role play, but this is a game where we're really gonna need to play our best. We do not need a single player in South America. If you're in South America, please leave. For the good of the team, please leave. Yep, you're not going to win. You're cut off. Even if both these guys attack me, hopefully my teammates will respond in kind. There we go. So that's 2 snipers down. Typically the way it goes. Snipers are never very good players. Because a good player wouldn't waste their opportunity to win the game on taking out one singular player, because they know that's not how the game works. Icy Bread, you should really be knocking this guy down. I don't know what you're doing, but you see this guy with 20,000 troops. He's at his weakest right now. It should be an easy mark to just attack immediately. work together, boys. Let's try and clear this up. Very unfortunate. We have 3 players down here in Australia, which is not a very high priority target. All right, where's Resistance at? Yeah, he's down there. But if we win Asia first, we're going to be in a really good spot. And boys, we really need to consolidate this region of the world first, because this guy's going to push up. His entire strategy is going through our back line, so we really want to build up one guy over here, if possible, so that we can put our focus on pushing in the east. Looks like that's going to be Nub. Nub, I hope you're up for the task. You're going to need a lot of troops, bud. Remember, let's work together. Let's push people together. Don't solo things. If you can work with people, work with people. All right, let's try build up DJ Nerd down here in Africa. Hungry Bud, this is not a fight you should be in. You should not be taking more land. It just blocks Ready from being able to help down south, which is going to be a problem when we have 3 million. If you have 75,000 troops, you should give up. You should not be attacking. You become a liability more than you do an asset. There is no chance we could ever build you up enough to be able to take on the crown. All right. All right. Donate Ready Nub. Donate Ready Nub. Nah, he's at max. Ready, you got to send a much bigger boat, bud. Like half your troops at the very minimum. At the very minimum, you got to send half your troops on a boat. Get down here if you can. Or if you can, stall. That would be the better option, unless this is him right here. That is him right there, so you got to fight him right now. Union, or Ready, you got to fight this guy right now, bud. You can't stop. You got to go right now. You got to go right now. Donate Ready Nub right now, boys. This is going to be a disaster if we don't win this fight. Ready Nub, you got to keep attacking. You got to keep attacking. You got to keep attacking. This is an all hands on deck. Everyone stop what you're doing and donate. No, don't stop attacking. Keep donating, boys. Keep donating. Okay, that problem's solved, but we have other ones to deal with. We got to worry about green over here. This is Groot. Donate DJ. Ready? I think the best strategy we have right now is you blocking red from advancing until we can deal with another threat over here in the west. DJ Nerd, you gotta fight green. There you go. You have Arcadia to help. Arcadia, charge in, bud. Get involved. You have DJ's help in the south. He needs your help in the north. Charge, my guy. Not looking good for us. Okay, let's talk about why we lost this. All right. So first off, we have a bunch of meme lords over here who go, I'm smart. I know Corgi said specifically not to go in South America. That's a problem. We have 4 players over here, 1 player spawning down here who's not on our team. We have a guy over here who's spawning and it's bad land. You have to realize you got to go and land that gives you potential to grab more land. Not to be in the strategic position to be the hero because you become a wedge. Also, we needed a, like if we had nobody in North America, that was our biggest issue. If everyone that went in the dumb places went in North America to stall, we probably would have won that. Because we know what the other team's strategy is to build up one guy immediately and they all die off. Like, you won't see a single red player after, like, the 5-minute mark. It takes us a lot of time to push through this, and this is a big problem too. Not to call you out, Arcadia, but when you have this kind of position, you don't want to push forward alone. You want to push forward with all your teammates. So if Void, Fum, Yellow, and Arcadia knock this guy down, and then these 3 knock down this guy, it goes so much faster. This game's about speed, so you gotta work with your teammates. If you're attacking a guy alone, while you have the option to attack with a teammate, you're probably attacking the wrong guy. Now, the other big issue here is that we are not able to build up DJ. I'm not sure exactly what happened to all your troops. We got an unfortunate scenario where you blocked anyone that could potentially help you, probably in hopes that you would get all those donations. And then you chose to attack a very big target. So you again choose to attack alone, where you could boat up and attack with teammates. Becomes a real big problem. That's what I was saying. We got to play our best. We got to play like a team. Because we're playing against teams that consolidate all their power to one guy. So if we're going to play together, we got to actually act like we're playing together. And not just be a bunch of people who are doing what they want alone on their own. It's no one's fault or anything. We're all learning here together. But trust me when I say we got to play together as a team if we're going to be able to overcome those odds. So let's try this. Let's play this like we would a contest. Go in, unless this goes down to a 1v1, which I don't think it will. We spawn in our Europe spot. Let's try and see how fast we can win this. So Finland down to the tip of the Black Sea, go to east of that. Yeah, this will be fine. Finland to the tip of the Black Sea, go east of that. Let's try and see how fast we can win this. The first thing we need to do in a team contest is immediately put down your marker in the places that we want it to be. We don't want to open up gaps for other people. We don't want to stream snipe me. It's not cute. It's not funny. And we don't need people over there. So there's nobody on the opposite team over here, which is great. We chased him away. So it's our responsibility to grab all this land as quick as possible, build up to red interest, and donate as quick as possible. That's how we win this. Good job, Yanni. Way to get over there and help. Good job, 4. See, working together. Knocks down a guy really quickly. That guy overextended, and we immediately punished him. This should be an exact moment where you go, who can we attack the most of? Soviet, you should be not attacking up north too. Submit immediately gets involved. You have 4 players immediately attacking. This is a bot. This is a player. You always prioritize the player. Vent, you should immediately be pushing this, bud. You see that there's no troops down there? You just gotta go. Vent, you gotta go, bud. You gotta go. Don't hold off. This is a great moment to push with your teammates into the Russia player. Because there you go. He full sends, which is exactly what we want. This is another great opportunity to push. You got Lazy right here. You got Vent, who's got 1 million. You've got Burns over here, who's got 800,000. You should just go right now. Player 463 should help out as well. Because I know he's thinking this guy's real big and scary. But the moment you finish up this guy, you have reinforcements to help against this guy, right? Why cut off, bro? I mean, here's the thing. If you're looking at Vert, who I called Vent on accident, and going, why did Burns cut him off? I think the better question is, why did Vert not immediately attack? Again, the game's all about speeding and timing. So if you're going to sit with red interest and not be ready to attack, and someone attacks for you, you can't look at that player and be like, he cut me off. It's more of, you didn't utilize the moment to attack. All right, now we got DJ over here, and we need to donate. DJ, again, this is kind of an unnecessary dive for you to be over here, where you could be helping out over here first, and then push together with the team. Contest is up. I don't know if we're going to make it, but let's vote for peace really quickly. Can someone vote for peace in the top 10? Right now? And as soon as it's up, everyone just click on it. Someone in the top 10 vote for peace. Please stop going. Vote for peace. Vote for peace. Vote for peace. Come on. Come on. We need everyone. There we go. Let's try and get to the contest. I think we missed it. It's okay. Gorgie, why is your stream delayed? Are you asking why my broadcast from Reno, Nevada has to travel across the world and that takes more than a second to get there? If it's delayed by more than 10 seconds, refresh your stream. World? Yeah, let's practice the world again. Let's treat this one like a contest because that was a really weak performance we had. So we need Asia. We need Africa. We need a few players in North America, and that is it. Nobody in South America, nobody in Antarctica, nobody in Europe, nobody in Australia. Cheers for the advice, Corgi from Vert. Yeah, and I hope you don't take it as me like criticizing your game. It's more just like trying to coach you up. I hope it doesn't come off as hostile. But the biggest thing to this game is it's kind of like skiing. Once you overcome the fear of falling or failing, skiing becomes very easy. The biggest obstacle in you becoming better at this game is yourself and the mentality that you need to play it a lot safer than you do. Is knowing when you can be aggressive and when you don't need to be aggressive. But not when you're playing with this many people, aggression is typically the way to go. It doesn't mean to be recklessly aggressive. See, this is a great opportunity. Burns immediately jumps on it. Four's there. Sonic's there. That's a great one to go into. Any full sends. There you go. Same thing over here. Pryden, you should be attacking somebody. You are. Good job. Myopic, old man, this should be an immediate for you guys, is to attack over here. This guy should be immediately attacked by a number of players. Sonic, 4, Rand, Yanni. Priority's always going backwards. Priority's always going backwards. You could see Yanni, you're pushing into this guy with just Rand, where both of you could push with like 5 players and get down a big target immediately. This is not a priority target. You got to take care of back first and then push forwards. Because you know, when a guy's getting attacked by 6 players, he's a lot more likely to full send and get out of the game quickly than if he's getting attacked by 2. All right, let's donate DJ down in Africa. Zach, yep, you're attacking. Good. You got to understand, too, when you're in a position like Zach, he's doing the exact right thing. Because this guy cannot afford to take off the gas against DJ. He knows he's the biggest threat, so you can get free attacks and as the smaller player. He might attack you once to try and dissuade you from attacking, but if you keep the faith, you're going to be able to push through. DJ, you, yep, push down south, good. You see it. Push the advantage, Ninja Turtle, with your crown. You should be fighting this guy immediately. Your crown's attacking, so you should attack with him, regardless of how many troops you have. Same thing again. Your crown's attacking a target and you also border it. You should immediately be attacking it too. Many hands make light work. DJ, I know you're having a lot of fun exploring South America, but yeah, we need to knock this guy off. Now, this is another good opportunity. This guy's got 1 million. This guy's got 1 million. This guy's got 1.4. This guy's got 700,000. This guy's got 1.3. None of you are individually strong enough to boat from Australia down to Antarctica, successfully land, and do anything. So this should be a defensive mindset right here, is blocking his boats and letting us push our advantage elsewhere. We're weak in Australia. I mean, here's the thing. We never actually want to push from Australia because the time it takes to get down here, if we put all of our resources into this move, that means another team on the other and somewhere else on the board is making a bigger, more important move. This is always a hold. This is never a push just because of how long it takes to boat. Because if we get Asia and Africa, we win the game. So we always want to hold from down here and push over here. Which means we never really want someone in Hungary's spot, ever. He always spots down here. It's a spot of weakness. We would much rather have, like, Bukhar or Burns have all this land because it's a lot more consolidated into one player who can do a lot more with it. So just to understand, Hungary, when you spawn down here, you actively work against the team because you're always guaranteeing you're going to be smaller than anybody else because you're not getting any land. If you want to be the hero down here, spawn like right there and then push down. Get more land. Alright, GG. I have a question. I was playing a world map earlier, free-for-all, became the king in mid-game in South America and Africa. Out of Antarctica, a ship that had been sitting in the bay came in and swoop, pushed me off the board with 100 million troops. 100 million seems like there might have been a cheater, but I'm going to be straightforward with you. If you start off in South America, let's say that's a good spot for you. I'm going to be honest, you really shouldn't be pushing anywhere else until you capture North America. Because you never want to push yourself in the middle of the board where everyone can attack you. So Africa is pretty weak. You want to push into North America first, or Antarctica from South America, because you capture more land that's harder to take away from you. You build up a lot of strength, and then you go into the middle of the board. So 100 million sounds like a cheater, but your strategy of going into Africa after you capture South America was probably you do better if you got North America first. All right, let's do another free-for-all or team Civil War. So take out your tags. Let's go into games, settings, lobby 2, back, close. And let's do South America. Speak of the devil. South America, horrible map, but I guess it'll do. Yeah, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of it either. Now, one of the best things you can do in a team game like this, where you're playing with regular numbers, is immediately see a corner of the map and try and put down your marker immediately. The reason you want to do that is you kind of want to call your teams to you and get like an anchor point. Sometimes you don't get people to go to you, but if your team's like consolidated, like if I spawned over here, my team consolidated over here, then that would still be my play. There we go. Yeah. If you ever see someone who has a stream sniper name, you should do exactly what Ultimate Absolute Solver did and immediately attack them. Because they're never going to full send you. They're always going to full send me. Red team did a good job consolidating this area. Looks like blue's going to get down here. Black is a little bit off. Magenta's pretty spread. They've got some big players, but they're too spread. Now, if I'm hungry, you got to look at who's your helpers. Who could help you in this fight? Corgi Circus, yes. But you have more threats. And Absolute Solver is not at his red interest yet. So you want to wait for that before you charge in. Hungry, you gotta fight back, bud. You can't just take it. Solver's almost here. Yeah. This is the time we can push now. No. That's not the target. The target's here. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. There's no helping that. It's unfortunate Div Buster's focusing on us. But right now, our best chance of fighting this is Solver. Now, the unfortunate part is that he's over attacking with troop numbers. You want to attack for like 11%. The reason why is you can attack at a full charge and then get back in right before the cycle ends. And then you'll be back up to red interest before the next cycle continues. My brothers in Christ, you cannot be looking at this board and watching your team die and go yellow is the best. Yellow's not bothering you. Your guys' move should be against Middle Franken where your teammates are fighting. And if you're in this position, you should not be trying to egg him on. You should see that we're trying to get this guy to fight over here. Now, Solver, while this is going on, we should be pushing submit. There's no reason to stop here. If you're not gaining land, you're losing land. You're losing the game because everyone else is gaining land. Again, Hungry, we're not trying to instigate this guy. We're trying to get him to focus on what is the biggest threat, which is hopefully not us. Solver, don't donate to me. You are the focus of the team. You are the biggest player on the team. You are the focus. I mean, we have a nice opportunity here with Hungry and Void and myself to be able to knock down this guy, buy ourselves a little bit of time, because Divbuster can't afford to take off the gas on red. So we can knock down this guy. Solver, I would flip your focus to Scion, or actually, you could, yeah, I would flip your focus to Scion because he's really dedicated to fighting you. But now I would flip to fighting down Magenta with us. You have a slight border, it looks like? Yeah, you should flip to helping us fight down this Magenta player. When are you playing Domination? Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I can afford a very long stream today. Now, the biggest mistake that Magenta made was name fighting down Yellow when we could have gone around him, because Divbuster didn't have the support to fight off Red alone. He took that a little bit too much for granted. And now Magenta's going to have a really hard time winning this game. Now, Solver, you know that this guy's done. So the best move is probably to just quickly wrap him up. Oh, there's the full send. Never mind, that opportunity's done. I was going to say try and get borders with that guy. But now you just fight Bukar. Actually, it's a little bit scary. I'd honestly abandon your attack with Bukar and try and buff up Void. See if we can push back against this. Because Red does have 38%, so that means we have a lot of people that'll help us. Squire's not going to get any help from anyone else, realistically, because everyone else is on the front lines. They're pushing elsewhere. Gotta go. Adios, DJ. Scion's cooked. I mean, they just started a little bit too condensed. We want to get Void up to a point where he can fight this guy alone and then push our advantage elsewhere. Void, you're attacking for a lot of troops, brother, and you're definitely attacking for more than once a cycle, which means you're wasting troops. Once a cycle, attack for 12%. This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. But he's bigger than Squire, so Solver, let's try and get this guy down. Me and you, we can work together on this. And you're way over your red interest mark, so you can afford to attack a little bit more. Because you got to keep in mind, the moment I'm blocked off, the only option I have to do is donate to you. Which benefits us both. Red team is really winning this, though. So I think after we finish off this Scion player, we got to just buff up Void the rest of the game. That's a problem. Yeah, Solver, we got to buff up Void. You knock down Scion, so they're no longer a threat. We just donate. Void did a good job of trying to avoid borders with Middle Franken for as long as possible, but that time has ended. And Void, you gotta be pushing back. You can't just take it. You're never gonna have 6 million troops. You don't have that possibility. You gotta push. Purple Dragon, your best chance of winning is fighting down red as well. I'm surprised you'd be not doing this. But if you're in this position, you have to understand you cannot just tank this. You're not buying time for your team. You are the tip of the spear. You are not the shield. But it looks like red's won this because they won down there. So good job to red. Yeah, good job to red. Yeah, this is going to be game over. Because this guy can now attack Putin unannounced. Well, let's go ahead and quit that. Go back to lobby 1. And we have 5 minutes, so let's not miss this contest. Let's just do some... let's do a flaggle. Let's just do some geography games. Okay, let's guess Vietnam. Is this Kyrgyzstan? It's to the northwest. It's not. This is Oman. Wait, it's not Oman. If I looked at that, I would have seen... What is this? Is this like Estonia or something? It's gotta be like Estonia or Latvia. Wait, is this Belarus? Ah, there we go. If I shouldn't have guessed Oman. That was a dumb one. Shape of Belarus is that boy. Pick the national emblem of Belarus. Sure. That's Brazil. That's somewhere in South America. Typically lions are South America. You wouldn't believe why. That's a unicorn. But it says unity and peace. So it's in English, so it's not Belarus. It could be this. Yeah. Grains and like flowers. Very typical of a former Soviet Union country. Can you guess the flag of the capital city of Belarus, Minsk? Well, it's not going to be a ship. That's Kiev. Could be the Angels. I don't think it's going to be that. That's Baghdad. That looks African. Nailed it. Can you pick a flag of a country that borders it? You're not going to give me Russia, huh? Denmark doesn't. You don't. That's Lesotho. That's Ukraine. Ukraine does. That was Palestine. Estimated population? Not that big. 8 million. Okay, I was wrong. How much time do we have? 3 minutes? Let's do some travels. Oh, let's do the weekly. Today I like to go from Israel to Libya along the river Nile without crossing it. Okay, so the first guess has got to be Egypt, because that's, you know, where the river Nile is. And then south of Egypt is Sudan. And then looks like we're taking this path. So we need to go into what I believe is Ethiopia. Yes, now we can go over here into South Sudan. Yes, now south of South Sudan, I believe, is Uganda, which flows into Lake Victoria. But it counts it as going over into here, so that would be Kenya. And then south of Kenya is going to be Tanzania, which loops us back around. Now to the west of Uganda is Rwanda and Burundi. So I think we can get away with just Rwanda. Nope. What is this? The Central African Republic? Nope. Is that that's the DRC? There we go. So a couple extra. Messed up at the end with Rwanda, and I don't know why I thought Rwanda was next to Uganda instead of below it, but that was my mistake. All right, we got a minute. We'll just chill out here. The red flag was Moscow? Oh, I thought it was Kiev. I don't have it up anymore. That's Moscow. Ah. I thought it was Kiev. All right, Australia. We focus on the west side. So take this little tip right here, this little tiny little nub right here, draw a straight line down, go to the west of it. And remember, our strategy is we want to put down markers immediately so that we dissuade other teams from coming on our side of the map. Oh, looks like people are clicking off. I think I got clicked off too. Oh, I got clicked off. Looks like the game was glitching there. That's okay. We'll do Caucasia. I don't know who got in, but good luck. If you got in, stay in the game. Try and win us the points. Yeah, something fishy was going on when we couldn't get more than 20 people in. If you got in, stay in. If you got in, stay in. Yeah, did anyone actually get in? I did. Rowan, how many people got in from Corgi? Just kind of a general guesstimate. Me? Yeah, I know you got in. I'm asking, like, how many people do you think Corgi-wise got in? Like, less than 5, 5 to 10? Just you? There was 20 or so. I hope you all stayed in and you're going to do well, though. Corey, love your videos. They're so relaxing. I fall asleep to them, watch them in the car. Hopefully you don't fall asleep in the car. This is my most sincerest wish to you. But thank you. Ninja Turtle, you would be such a help if you could push backwards. Maybe save Tomcam, ignore the bot for right now, and just push backwards. Don't let the players build up. You know what the bot's going to do. You don't know what the players are going to do. And remember, you want to attack with who your teammate can attack with too. There's only one player that you can attack that other people can help you with, and that's Whoop. So you'd want to join in fighting that guy, not necessarily that one. Okay, looks like we're going to win over here. Let's try and push over here. Let's donate to some guy. And Bud, you got to charge. You got to fight somebody. You pick a target and you fight him. I would choose up north to protect your teammate. You have a teammate to help you fight up there? That would be the priority. Yeah. What percentage is good for donations? The best percentage is 11%. Also, didn't think you streamed on Twitch. I stream on both. Ooh, that's really big for submit. Keep going, some guy. Your red interest is at 3.4 million. You shouldn't be too high above that. You should attack. If you get above that before the cycle ends, you just attack again. That means people are donating to you, so you should utilize that power. If you're like a donation target, anytime the numbers turn red, doesn't matter where the cycle is, you just attack again. As long as you stay near where your red interest is. So your red interest is pretty good. You're doing great. What's the best percentage for attacking? If you're attacking a player, 8%. Or excuse me, if you're attacking a bot, 8%. If you're attacking a player, 11%. Once a cycle. We won the contest? Is that true? Can anyone verify? Is Atomic right? Did we win? Yes? Let's go. Good job, boys. Good job. A cycle is the vertical bar by your number. Yeah, the cycle, when I refer to a cycle, it's the white bar filling up vertically. So I had one attack there because you get a slight bonus to your troops at the end of the cycle. So if you attack right before it ends, what that means is you rob the enemy of a little bit of land, so their bar's less effective, and you gain a little bit of land right before the bar goes up, so your bonus is a little bit more effective. Everybody won? Good, good, good. What's the horizontal bar? I'm sorry, I meant the vertical bar. The vertical bar. The little white bar next to your numbers. All right. Let's try and do some more travels. Today I would like to go from the Czech Republic to Papua New Guinea. So we want to get to Russia. Czech Republic touches Poland. I don't think it touches Belarus. So let's go Poland first. Yes, and then Poland touches Belarus, which then touches Russia, which then touches China, which then we go Vietnam. We need to get to, no, we go Myanmar. Yeah, Myanmar to Thailand. To Malaysia. I almost screwed that up. Malaysia. To finish up with things in Indonesia. Ba-bam. But there's a horizontal bar too. Oh, okay. So what you're saying is the horizontal bar at the bottom is basically the attack duration that you have. Or no, excuse me, at the top. It's also at the top. No, it's at the bottom. The horizontal bar is the attack duration. So how long your attack is going to go before you run out of troops. We got 203 points from the contest. Let's go. That's huge. Good job, boys. I'm sure we've fallen from grace in terms of points, but that's fine. Yeah, we're at 20. Respectable. The horizontal bar is only important when you're at the very beginning of the game, when you go into your infinite growth phase, to let you know how much longer you can attack for. Because when you're ideally at that spot where you're just infinitely growing, if you don't know what that means, just, watch a video, I would say. You want to keep that bar up. You want to keep that bar going. We got 4 minutes. Let's play. I'm going to take a quick break again. I'll be right back. I'll leave you a chair stream. And then we'll be ready for the contest. 2 minutes down. We did travel. We did the global. We haven't done the USA. United States. Today I like to go from Minnesota to Oregon. So we go Dakota, we go Montana, we go Idaho. So we'll go North Dakota. Montana. Idaho. Done. Hooray. All right, minutes up. My timer's always off. Let's make sure we're ready so we can talk about what strategy we need to do for the map. By the way, Corgi, Sonicu got a chair. Let's go. So he's not just streaming from the floor laying down anymore. Good for him. Good for him. Very happy for him. Does he have a table now? That's a good question. Does he have a table yet? Has this man really been streaming from the floor the whole time? I'm pretty sure I saw him in a chair. Okay, here's our strategy. We go from the western tip of Norway, draw a straight line down, go to the west of that. So we focus on Western Europe, Africa, and the western side of the Arabian Peninsula. So tip of Norway, draw a straight line down, go to the west side of that. Western Europe, Western Arabian Peninsula, Africa. Make sure we put down our markers quickly so that we don't invite other teams into our gaps. We don't create gaps for them to want to join in on. Let's play together. Look at who you have the most common borders with other corgis. Attack that person. Knock them down quickly. Prioritize players over our bots. Like player bots, that is. Let's do well. Markers immediately down. This tip down south, go to the west. Spread out, spread out. If they glob together, leave it. Everyone in Russia needs to come over to the western side. Everyone in Russia needs to come over to the western side. Let the other teams compete for that land. Oh, yeah. Good job, PP. Good job. Grab that land. Belgium, join in, brother. What are you doing? It's free land. No. Yeah. PP, join in here. America, join in here. Come on. Let's get him down. Speed. There we go. See? Someone who's getting attacked by like 5 people is going to get immediately want to full donate or send. Bukhar, just work on this guy. Solver, work on this guy. Work with your teammates. It's a big player who doesn't have a lot of troops. Keep going, keep going. Focus on who you can attack with teammates. Czechoslovakia should be a target for a lot of people. Billy, Solver, Bukhar, Trix. I know Trix is trying to boat over there. Who can you fight with the most amount of people? That should be your target. All right, let's start trying to build up a champion over here. Love to build up Bills. Let's focus Bills. Let's focus Ninja. Let's focus Rand. Let's donate to those three. I understand this guy's got a lot of troops. He's not in a position to help us other than to stall. Don't get cut off, Bills. Go, go, go. Don't donate to this guy. We want to donate to the people on our team because we don't know if this guy's going to know what to do in crisis situation. So donate to the people who have corgi tags. Yeah, Bills, just try and keep going around him. Rand, keep pushing down south. Let's build up Rand for the time being. Zach Hippo, yeah. I trust you. Let's donate Zach Hippo in the middle. Keep going, bud. Keep going. Don't let yourself get cut off by this guy. And if he wants to be a human shield, he's going to kind of ruin us. Rand? Donations to Rand down south. Let's try and finish it down south. Everyone donate Rand down south. This guy's stalling for time, but we can take away his donation base. Good job, Rand. Remember, attacks for 10%. Don't be running low on troops. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There's a full send. Go, go, go. Good job, Bills is in the fight. Rand, join it quickly. Join the fight. Join the fight. Yes, good job. Good job. Really good win. Really good win. I think that was the best round we've played today. I saw everyone without me having to prompt them to be like, hey, you've got 4 corgi boys and you all attack the same target. That was great. And when everyone does that, we just clear the board. It works out so well. Technically beautiful. Yeah, that was a great one. That was a perfect game. That was a perfect game. And that's a great one to end on. Sorry I can't go longer today. I'm going to try and go longer tomorrow. But that's got to be it for me today. I'm going to go rest up and try and get ready for tomorrow. So thanks, guys, for being here. Hope you had a lot of fun. I had a great time. And I'll see everybody in the next one.